Hearing impaired actor Troy Kotsur won an Oscar award this year for his role in Coda in a very eventful 2022 Oscars. And I thought that would be a great moment to talk about three important documentaries when we're talking about representation in film and television and why it really matters. The Celluloid Closet is the first of the three documentaries, chronologically as well, being released in 1995. Speaking about queer representation, mostly in cinema, it really nicely puts into context this idea of cinema being a reflective medium, highlighting the fact that this might be the only time a queer person saw someone like themselves on the screen. It's a wonderful documentary giving great insight, and it's a nice pairing to the second documentary, Disclosure, released in 2020. Disclosure focuses on trans representation and tells an updated and similar story to The Celluloid Closet. Laverne Cox from Orange is the New Black produced this film and appears in it as well, and encapsulates again this history of trans representation in cinema and TV, and nicely redirects and personalises the stories of trans actors, filmmakers and writers. It's eye-opening and inspiring. The third film in this unofficial series is the in-your-face titled Code of the Freaks, referencing the 1932 Todd Browning film Freaks. This documentary asks you to take a step back and view films featuring disabled characters from a different lens, pointing out the long list of clumsy cliches and short-sighted use of disabled characters as being inspiration to non-disabled folk, and not fully fledged people in their own right. Fighting for accurate representation, both story-wise and the use of actors with similarly lived experiences of the characters they're portraying, feels like a win-win for me. We get to fight for groups who have been previously excluded from the entertainment industry and usher in a new wave of talent, as well as a chance to bring a level of authenticity that's been lacking in a lot of our media. Whatever your thoughts, I'd argue it's best to get right to the source and listen to the folks themselves in these three great documentaries.